I want to ask one more question. Why do we think that Mars lost its atmosphere billions of years ago, and Mars is farther away from the sun than Earth? And I'm just going to, Dr. Farley, would you take a stab at that?
There may be others here that know more than I do about this, but this was one of the central purposes of the MAVEN mission, to try to understand why the atmosphere was apparently lost. And one of the leading candidates is that the planet loses hydrogen and to space, and that causes, that hydrogen is produced by the breakdown of water, and so you break up the water molecule, and the hydrogen escapes. You cannot reform the water molecule, so that's a way to desiccate it. It's by interaction with the solar wind. And one of the key reasons for that is that Mars apparently lost its magnetic field very early in its history, whereas Earth did not. So the magnetic field protects the Earth from the radiation from the sun that causes this to happen.
Good, thank you. Anybody else?
Yeah, I'd love to add to that. I've worked on that directly. And so this is part of our interest in Psyche as a core, is to understand the magnetic field. But to add to what Ken has said, it's also possible, another hypothesis is that when Mars was very young and still hot, its atmosphere would have been inflated through heat to be further away and less well bound to the body itself. And the more active young sun could actually have stripped it at that time. And so we don't know exactly when it was stripped or the processes, and that's another thing we'd like to learn to find out how applicable it is to the Earth.
Great. Those are fascinating answers. Thank you so much. I think I'm the